You heard you could save big when you bundle home and auto with Progressive, so you went online to check it out. But then you saw a link for a survey about which type of bread you are. And now you're on question 17, barely scratching the surface of your bread identity. You always thought of yourself as a brioche, but are you actually more of a pumpernickel? Ah, yes. They said it was easy to save money bundling with Progressive, but they forgot about the rest of the internet. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Bundle discount not available in all states or situations.
Stanford, Washington, Toledo, BYU. Who's hot? Who is the big plays? Joe Duffy's picks. We told you before yesterday's picks it was going to be one of the strongest Thursdays in the history of handicapping. Maybe some people thought it was a little bit of hype. Well, how do you like the sweep off a 3-0 Thursday? All football wise guy plays, including a game of the year on the Bengals, which was one of the best betting systems in history. Actually, two of the better angles around applied on the Bengals. It was easy. Even though the Bengals left a bunch of points on the board, they still covered easily. We've got three college football winners for tonight, led by the side and the total in the marquee game, Stanford and Washington. And by the way, for the weekend, we got a weekend for the ages. Already got off to a spectacular start on Thursday. We got three divisional game of the year bets in college football. And now I'll give you a slight hint. Maybe all three games have something in common where you've won with for years and years and years and years and years. But as a big Saturday portfolio, big Sunday portfolio, not even complete as we follow this, but go to Joe Duffy's picks at offshoreinsiders.com for all the details. America's only Grandmaster Handicapper, and simply put, the greatest sports handicapping expert of all time. Well, Stevie Vincent, while Joe Duffy's picks is the winningest handicapper of all time based on units won, Stevie Vincent, in terms of winning percentages, he hasn't been winning quite as long as Joe Duffy's picks, but also goes back to the score phone days and releases fewer picks for a higher winning percentage. 69-26 with name plays, literally in the midst of one of the greatest sustained runs in handicapping history, any handicapper over all sports. Arizona over yesterday, the latest name play winner. Two level 5 plays in pro baseball, including the Major League Baseball major investment over under the year. You got the Toledo BYU side, and we are hearing there are going to be some perfect plays this weekend in football. And that is at offshoreinsiders.com, www.offshoreinsiders.com. There's not a more powerful source for winners. In fact, Master Lockline goes back further than even Joe Duffy's picks does. Goes back to 1980, the old local 976 score phone days. If you were in cities like Philadelphia and Pittsburgh and Atlanta, some of the major cities used to get winning picks on the lock line. Well, now it's the master lock line where you get only the highest rated plays, only from the highest rated handicappers and the highest rated sports. More legitimate game of the year plays than any other source for winners. You got the number one service this century, already 6-0 in NCAA football picks this year with dead mortal locks. Another one goes tonight on the Toledo BYU side. You got the top handicapper west of the Mississippi with the college football game of the year for Friday night. You got the CFL game of the month and the greatest CFL service in history, all that and more on the Master Lock Line, which is now 100 exclusive to offshoreinsiders.com, www.offshoreinsiders.com.
Winter is here, but business is just beginning to heat up. That's why Shutterstock is offering 10 free images from a library of over 340 million to help you with your seasonal promotions, emails, social media posts, and more. Just visit shutterstock.com/SMB to start your free trial today. You'll also find templates, tips, and the Shutterstock editor to design your marketing materials fast. Learn more at shutterstock.com/SMB.